candy, you like liquid honey. Oh, ah. We're moving places I can't control. I don't know how to be without you. I don't feel whole. Look what you've done to me now. You got a body like a model. You got a body that you always find. Open up a bottle, and baby, you can have whatever you want. You taste so sweet, I can't help myself. You like candy, you like liquid honey. You taste so sweet, I can't help myself. You like candy, you like liquid honey. You like liquid honey. You like liquid honey. No, you like liquid honey. You like liquid honey. You like liquid honey.
Aloha, everyone. It's Emmy, your friendly neighborhood yogi, just checking in with you about the Pisces full moon. How did it affect you? If you follow me on Instagram, I did go live yesterday and I offered some journaling prompts. The first one was, who am I excusing or accusing? Now remember, when we have a full moon, we have full emotions, right? The moon rises the tides, and our body is how much water? And so all of that water, which relates to our emotions and the way that we feel them inside of our body, the sensation of our emotions, it's heightened during this full moon. And so when my feelings are heightened, am I excusing someone from responsibility? Or am I accusing someone of responsibility? Second, where can I take more or less personal responsibility? If I am excusing the behavior of other people, that means I am taking responsibility for their actions. And that does not serve me. It doesn't serve anyone. Am I not taking enough personal responsibility? Am I accusing someone of hurting or harming me where I could have just left the situation? 3, is this emotion stirred by a core value or a nurtured belief? Observation leads to separation. So when I take time, because this was a full moon in Pisces, I did specifically take time by the water to observe myself and my feelings, my emotions. Observation leads to separation. Is this feeling or belief something that I was nurtured to believe, or does this truly resonate in my heart as something that is true for me? When our body is bound to our mind, we live in this reactionary space where we may continually take or repeat actions which leave us feeling fear, guilt, and shame, which are not in alignment with our true nature. At creation, we were called good by God. Observation and mindfulness create space in the heart and open the mind to new ways of responding to life on life's terms. Now, when we find ourselves acting in ways that do not resonate, we can ask ourselves, was that a learned response? Am I ready to unlearn that behavior? And because we recognize that nurtured behavior comes out when we are outside of our natural habitat, how will I reinforce my self-worth today? How will I remind this creature inside of this temple that it is good, that it is holy, that it is fully loved and worthy, regardless of outside circumstances? How will I reinforce the fact that breath is what gives my life value? Nothing more and nothing less. For me, the full moon was a truly beautiful day. We took Jackson to Fleet Week in Baltimore and had a gorgeous day exploring the Naval Airfield. And the Navy had some really cool and probably super expensive gadgets for us to play around with. Jackson and I had a push-up competition, and I think that I won and he thinks that he won. But either way, I am feeling strong. And my strength today is fed by smiles and pure enjoyment of my young son, my sweet water baby, my sensitive little Pisces. I find myself releasing any need for personal fulfillment in the areas of sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And I find myself living my life in this space where everything that I do is tinged with this mindfulness and awareness of him and how my actions might affect him. Now, I do not make decisions based on his reaction, but it does give me pause to think, is this the best action that I could take for both of us? He is indeed flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone. The blood that runs in his veins is from my wellspring. And with every breath that he has, I want to encourage him to be the best version of his self. And the best way that I can do that is by waking up every day and doing that same thing for myself. Determining, what do I need? Where should I go? What do I eat? What do I drink? What can I bring to myself to ensure that today I am living my very blessed life, so that I can show up not only for myself and for others in my community, but for my son and for these two precious little babies. Thanks so much for showing up today. I would love to know how the full moon affected you. What's running through your mind? What ran through your mind last week or over the weekend? How did you experience the emotion? Until next time, don't forget that I love you very much, and I would very much love for you to love yourself even more than you already are loved.